there's one fruit sitting quietly in your kitchen right now. And if you're a man over 60, it could be silently damaging your blood flow, lowering your testosterone, and affecting your performance without you even realizing it. It sounds extreme. But in my clinic, I've seen this happen again and again. Men doing what they believed was healthy, only to unknowingly work against their own body. I'm Dr. Sofia. For over 30 years, I've helped older men restore their strength, circulation, and confidence, especially when it comes to intimate health. And over time, I've noticed a pattern most people completely miss. When men stop following generic advice and start making the right targeted changes, their bodies respond faster than they expect. Here's the truth no one really explains. Not all fruits are beneficial for aging men. Some can spike insulin, disrupt hormonal balance, and reduce nitric oxide, the very molecule your body depends on for healthy blood flow and performance. But at the same time, there are simple, everyday fruits that can do the exact opposite, supporting circulation, protecting testosterone, and helping you feel like yourself again. In this video, I'll show you 4 fruits you should be careful with after 60, and 4 that can genuinely support your energy, blood flow, and confidence. And make sure you stay until the end, because the final fruit is often overlooked, yet it can make a noticeable difference when used consistently. If you're serious about improving your health and performance after 60, subscribe and turn on notifications. And if this topic resonates with you, type 1 in the comments. Let's start. First, grapes. Now, this is where many men get it wrong. Grapes look harmless. They're small, sweet, and widely promoted as healthy. But for older men, especially when consumed daily, they can create subtle issues over time. Grapes are among the most heavily treated fruits in commercial farming, and some of those residues can behave like estrogen in the body. That means over time they may interfere with your natural hormonal balance. One of my patients, David, age 69, had a simple habit: a bowl of grapes every evening. He didn't think much of it, but he came to me feeling low on motivation and not quite himself. We didn't overhaul his entire diet. We just removed that one daily habit and reduced a few hidden sugars. Within weeks, he started noticing clearer mornings, better focus, and a gradual return of his natural drive. Not dramatic overnight changes, but steady improvement. And that's what matters. This doesn't mean grapes are bad, but if you're eating them daily, especially non-organic, it may be worth reconsidering the frequency and portion. Next, canned fruit cocktails. And this is where things get more concerning. Because these don't just look healthy, they're designed to look healthy. Those small fruit cups are often packed in syrup or concentrated juices loaded with simple sugars. When that hits your system, especially in the morning, it can spike your blood sugar quickly. And here's what most men don't realize: repeated spikes like that can quietly affect circulation, energy levels, and overall metabolic balance. A patient of mine, Robert, age 71, relied on fruit cups almost every day. He thought he was making a smart, convenient choice, but he constantly felt sluggish and low on energy. Once we replaced those with fresh options, his energy didn't just improve, it became more stable throughout the day. And that stability makes a bigger difference than most people expect. Even most sugar-added versions can be misleading, because processing removes much of the natural fiber your body depends on. Now, bananas. This one surprises a lot of people. Bananas are widely recommended and do contain beneficial nutrients, but very ripe bananas are high in fast-absorbing sugars. And for some men, that leads to a familiar pattern: a quick energy boost, followed by a noticeable dip. One of my patients, Imran, age 66, had 2 bananas every morning. By midday, he consistently felt drained. Once we adjusted his breakfast and reduced sugar-heavy fruits, his energy became far more consistent, and his stamina improved over time. Again, bananas aren't the enemy, but daily high intake, especially very ripe ones, may not work in your favor. Now let's talk about dried fruits, especially dates and raisins. This is where many men think they're making a healthy swap. But here's the problem. When fruit is dried, the sugar becomes highly concentrated. That means even a small portion can hit your system harder than expected. A patient named Khalid, age 70, used to snack on dates late at night. He believed it was a clean, healthy habit, but he often woke up feeling tired and unfocused. Once we replaced that habit with lighter options, his sleep improved, and his mornings felt completely different. And better sleep alone can change everything. Dried fruits aren't something you have to eliminate completely, but regular, large portions can quietly work against your goals. Now let's shift gears, because this is where things start working in your favor. First, pomegranate. If there's one fruit I consistently recommend, it's this. Pomegranate supports circulation in a very direct way. It contains powerful antioxidants that help protect your blood vessels and improve blood flow, which becomes more important with age. One of my patients, George, 68, added a small serving of pomegranate to his routine. Within a few weeks, he didn't just feel more energetic, he noticed a steady improvement in his overall stamina and responsiveness. And that's a sign your body is starting to work with you again. Next, kiwi. Kiwi may not look impressive, but it's incredibly effective. It's rich in vitamin C, which helps reduce internal stress in the body and supports hormonal balance. And here's something most men overlook: better sleep plays a major role in how you feel and perform. A patient named Stephen, age 65, started eating 1 to 2 kiwis daily. Over time, he noticed deeper sleep, a calmer mind, and more stable energy during the day. Sometimes the biggest improvements come from the simplest habits. Third, watermelon. Now this is where things get interesting. Watermelon contains citrulline, a compound that helps your body produce nitric oxide essential for healthy blood flow. And better blood flow doesn't just mean feeling good, it means your body can actually perform the way it's supposed to. One of my patients, Ahmed, age 67, began eating fresh watermelon regularly. He told me he felt more refreshed during the day and gradually noticed better endurance and physical responsiveness. Not instant results, but consistent progress. And finally, blueberries. Small, simple, but incredibly powerful. Blueberries are rich in antioxidants that protect your cells, support brain health, and help maintain stable blood sugar levels. A patient named Daniel, age 72, added blueberries to his breakfast routine. Over time, he noticed better focus, improved energy, and a stronger sense of control over how he felt day to day. And when your mind and body are aligned, everything improves. So here's the bottom line. After 60, your body becomes more sensitive to what you do consistently, not occasionally. Some foods quietly work against you, others quietly rebuild you. The difference isn't dramatic in one day, but over weeks, months, it becomes impossible to ignore. You don't need extreme diets. You don't need complicated routines. You just need to start making the right choices consistently, because your body still has the ability to feel strong, responsive, and energized. And once you start supporting it the right way, you'll be surprised what it's still capable of.